So it's been a while, and I want to show you what we've been working on. We got a lot of changes to the Peterbilt 579 HDT Hauler. We got it here in our shop. We just got done the last 3 weeks working on it, and the last phase of the build out was putting a bed on it so we can get some toys up there. So let's show you what we've done here. You can see the bed is made of steel and Trex deck. We've also added another box. This was on Amazon, real cheap. It's aluminum, but I got it for the E-Track straps and whatnot, so it really does good. Really heavy duty. We've got a LED off-road bar here, which we're going to have for on a switch to go to the LED factory cab lights there. The hitch is nice and sunk down flush here. You can see the Trex matches actually pretty good with the truck. It's like a red, really tough stuff. We've also put some E-Track down here. We got 2 rows of E-Track. The ramps, and we're gonna haul motorcycles on these little Groms and mopeds and whatnot. So these ramps are what we bought from eBay. You can see we notched this out, put 2 holes here for pins, and I'll show you where that goes. So if you look over there, there's the winch, and it's ambidextrous the way we set it up. So we can pull it from a receiver like this that we welded in the bed when we made it, put it over here, pull it from that side, and so on. This is the typical side we're going to use, the passenger side of the truck. So we'll take these ramps, put it here. I made a pulley that goes in here, and it's powder coated, and when the winch cable comes off and then it goes down vertically here to the ground, it's not going to be ripping on the fender of the motorcycle. The pulley is going to help it stay up high. These 2 plugs, you see, I got these rubber plugs. You just pull those off, 1/2-inch holes. Those are where we put trailer pins straight through, and the ramp doesn't move. The ramp stays there. That way we don't have to do straps. I have another toolbox under there, which was there last time. In this box right here, under this box here, we installed a ladder, Amazon, real cheap. Slides out. Now you can get up on the truck. It works really good. I think that was only like under 200 bucks. Came super fast. And then to load it in, you just push this down, and it locks right in. It's not going anywhere. Look, not going anywhere. Really cool. Coming back over here, the ramps, we got them here with these plastic mounts. These are like ATV accessories for, like, a company called Copeland makes them, and they're on Amazon, really cheap, but they're not metal, so they don't rust, they won't bleed on the bed, and these straps are really heavy duty, so it does a good job. Look, I'm really moving on the ramp. Yeah, I'm moving this ramp. So that's that. In the event we want to take the bed off, we've got 4 U-bolts that we bought from Amazon too. They're buyers, grade 5. And you can see one right there. They're 20 inches long. And we have another one. You can't see that one, it's further back over there. But that's all you need. It holds it on good. Took some measurements. I know that the cab and the chassis frame weighed about 15,000 and change. Once we put the bed on, everybody was curious to know how much it weighed. Took it down to the scales. The bed only came out to 1620 pounds. That's it. That's with the Trek, everything you see on here. The ramps, everything, 1620. The bikes are another 250 times 2. So, you know, there's not much weight on this, can you believe it or not? And the truck rides amazing now. So, check this tape out. This tape is where we're going to be putting 1/4-inch, 3/4 hole LED lights here. So we're going to have markers, yellow all down the side. And then the back, we're going to do red ones all in the back. And what's really cool is we're going to try to do, for example, the yellows that go down the side. If not all, some will be blinkers and then markers at the same time. And then the ones over here, these will be markers, red, but some will blink. Maybe I'll make yellow and then red. I don't know. We'll see how we're gonna do. That's gonna be done the end of this week. This crazy contraption you see here with the little wheel chocks and the threaded rod, this is a tie down, hold down system that I kind of designed using 5/16 18 thread and inserts. So we insert into the Trek, that threaded rod goes in there, the wheel chock goes under it there with a jam. We made a sleeve, and the generator, the Champion generator, sits between there. And then I have a lock hold down bar that I put on top of the threads, and it runs across the generator with the bar, and the generator's in there. For security, we add 2 of these little D-rings right there. You'll see them right there, and another one over there. That we have some cable lock that we put through with some padlocks. So we can lock the motorcycles up, and we can lock the gen up. We have our camera right here. We have made a nice bracket that was powder coated. Came out really good from a buddy of mine here at the shop. We have the wire you see that's ridiculously unsightly. That is enough slack that we've jacketed so that we can use that and, you know, move the camera wherever we have something magnetic. Like the E-track is magnetic. The outer part is magnetic. This is magnetic. So we can move it around and get different angles depending on what we're doing. So that's that. Plans next. I think the next phase, maybe in the spring, depending on what we're doing here, we're probably going to do a headache rack. So we're going to do a headache rack all the way up, all the way around. We'll do out of steel, probably the 2x4 inch steel, 1/8 inch thick. And we'll probably plasma cutter out or CNC out all the lights in there. We're gonna put probably the same lights like these lights we have in the back. So we'll just match those up. But so that's that. And then one of the other things I want to do is have the capability of having a bumper pull. So a class 5 hitch is going to be paramount. E-Trailer makes one. I have it screenshot on my phone. So when I get around to it, we're going to buy the class 5, and that's going to go right here on the side of the frame and back down, and we should have a receiver like right here somewhere. That's going to be great. Other than that, I say the truck is pretty much done. 0 to 100%. We're 95%. At least it's running great. One small thing we got to do is when I bought it from the previous owner, there was a crease up here. You can't see it here. I'll get you a better angle. See it there, right? So he didn't tell me what happened. I don't know the truth, but clearly something contacted it. So that's something we're gonna have to take care of in the spring. When it gets warmer, it's really cold up in upstate New York. So we're gonna take that and get that done, fixed and repaired. Other than that, she's good. The inside, we put in some nice new seats with heat in them. So we've got the Legacy Golds here, right there. My wife's got that one over there. That one we bought with the option to spin around, so she can spin around and put her feet up on a sleeper. The truck is running great. Other than that, we're really happy with it. One cool thing we did here, the airline that was supplying the trailer, which is a fitting down there. We ran that was for the commercial setup. We ran that there to, I believe it's a 65-foot reel cord right here. So we can pull this and we can inflate the tires on the truck, the camper, the kids' toys, the bikes, whatever we got. It's really nice to have the air compressor on board. This right here, this is for the 5th wheel hitch for the Trail Saver. So with this regulator and valve, we can put air in or out on the airbags to raise or lower that hitch to adjust our ride. So that's what that is right there. This is the chalk for my wife's motorcycle. She's got a new Honda Navi. It's like a Grom. They just came out with them in the States this year. So we got one of those. And then I have a 2022 Grom, and that goes on this lock and load system, which I'm going to probably make another video. But really cool setup. Very expensive, but really cool. I suggest you go and YouTube Lock and Load Risk Racing, R-I-S-K, and check it out. The guys in North Carolina made this and designed this motorcycle mount, and it is cool as heck. You don't have to use straps, anything. It's super fast and it's really secure. So go check out Lock and Load Risk Racing, North Carolina. Really cool product. That's going to wrap up the show and tell of what we've got going on here with this truck. I hope you like it, and I'll be making some more videos. We got a big trip coming up next month down south, and we're super excited to get out of the cold and try some of our new toys, and hopefully we pray to God everything works on this truck and it doesn't give us any misery. All right, guys, thanks for watching.